show. Our next band is Gunshine. We've got Austin. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Dude, anytime. So I love the new single Goth Girl. What inspired that? Is anyone dating a goth girl? Is this a real story?
Well, so it actually started with a couple melodies that I had. I kind of save all my song ideas in my voice memo app, and um, there was a idea that I've been wanting to use for a long time. I probably recorded it probably about a year ago, where there's almost like two choruses. It's kind of like Def Leppard inspired, where multiple parts of the song can be the chorus. So I had that idea, and then when we were on tour, Jordan saw one of his friends on Facebook post something about like I just need a goth girl in my life or something along those lines, and
Yeah.
so he saved the idea, and then when it was time to work on this song, I brought those melodies that I had back up, and then uh, he brought in we actually collaborated with songwriter producer Brian House, who did the first couple Hinder records with Lips of an Angel and Get Stoned, all those really
Nice.
big songs. He's worked with Daughtry, Nickelback.
All my favorite divorced dads. Like love them.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
all that legendary stuff. Skillet,
Yeah.
he's done a bunch of Skillet stuff as well. But anyways, so we collaborated with him on this, and then I showed him those melodies that I had, and basically a riff, and that was all we did, like a Zoom call, and he really loved it. And then he was like, "All right, Jordan, you've been thinking of anything lyrically?" And then Jordan brought up the Goth Girl thing, uh, and I just didn't think those two ideas would maybe go together at the time, because the idea I had was real melodic and kind of flowing and stuff. And when Jordan was talking about Goth Girl, I was picturing the music being like darker and stuff. But somehow those two ideas just went together kind of cool. It ended up being cool. So
I love the reels lately. It just means that you're a mentally unstable guy if you like goth chicks with mommy milkers and all these things that I see. And have you seen Rhea Ripley, the wrestler?
Oh, so I performed WrestleMania when I was touring with a band called New Year's Day. I toured with them for 3 years. We performed her entrance at WrestleMania 37. It was.
That is so cool. I was going to say, because I think goth mommy, I want Rhea Ripley to be my mommy. She's so hot and cool and strong. But that is so
Yeah.
neat that you got to tour with WWE. My sons are big fans. So we go when they come around town to Sacramento, and they think it's
Well,
real still. So
yeah. Well, what it was, I toured with a band called New Year's Day, but she wrote a song for the song Brutality. She wrote it for Rhea's entrance, so she would do this big stomp and everything. But anyways, they had us out to play it live. So yeah, it was super cool.
no way. And then I saw my friend from way back in the Hollywood days, Michael Starr, follows you guys. Is he just a fan, or how did that happen?
Yeah, we actually toured with them a little bit a couple years ago, and we may or may not have a surprise dealing with him for the new album.
I love it. Did you guys get any leftover chicks on tour that Steel Panther denied and then they went to you guys second?
You know what? We can't compete with them.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if they said, we have 17 girls in a row, we don't need this 18th girl, did they then go to your guys' bus?
Not, you know what? Not that I know of, but
Okay.
anything could have happened.
I saw those guys in 2008 at the Viper Room as Metal School. That's how old I am. So
Oh,
love. I just introduced them on stage in Sacramento last year, and I hadn't seen them for a while. So it was so fun to hang back out with them. But that's really cool that I could see your guys' vibe. You guys have Guns N' Roses to me, like a little bit of like a 80s hair glam with a new twist to it. So I could see how you
mhm.
two would go together. And then, okay, you have another song that I love the title, Captain Save a Hoe. What
Yeah.
is this about? Like, did you guys really save a hoe, or is this just fun?
So that's another one of those like kind of old catchphrases or whatever. But so Jordan actually kind of brought in that idea, and it definitely it's got a really catchy vibe. He's kind of singing lower in that song. It's almost more of like a rappy kind of a vocal on it, which is really cool. And then I kind of produced the music and did more of like a yacht rock style musical backdrop with it. So it's super groovy and super like it's got a lot of swag to it. So that's gonna be a fun one to put out.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, album July 24th. That's really exciting. Do you want to play a fun game where I just ask random questions?
Sure.
Okay. This is getting to know you.
Okay.
If you could have dinner with anyone that's dead, who would it be?
Oh man. Oh well, now Ozzy, definitely Ozzy.
God, that's still so fresh. I don't know.
I know.
It sounds weird to answer to that. That's wild.
I know. Well, it dawned on me because I was thinking about like who would be really interesting to, and but yeah, that whole thing was crazy.
I
Was
literally had Jim Florentine by that went to interview everyone at the show the day before he died. Like he flew back. He came by. He was talking about how incredible it was to be with Ozzy. And then hours later, he passed away. And we're like, what it was just crazy. But everything
yeah,
happens for a reason too. I feel like the final show was almost his calling. He knew he needed to put on one more show.
yeah, definitely.
What's an unusual food that you like?
Unusual food. You know what's really funny is so like I eat like a lot of avocado and stuff like that, but like why is it that that's like way more popular now than it was like because I'm 31, so like but I feel like when I was like growing up, when I was like going to middle school and stuff, that would be like a super unusual food at that time. Like what it just dawned on me when I was thinking about it. It's like why is that like why did that just become a pop culture thing?
It did. Like avocado toast got associated almost with California where I'm at, or like just healthy living. And I love avocado.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite shower song?
Let's go Duran Duran Rio.
Okay, nice. Are you a fan of like 80s and stuff like that, or?
Yes, I love it. I love all the like the synth wave stuff. I love the yeah, like the new wave. I love the glamier side of things too, but really just I just love catchy songs, you know. I love all kinds of stuff. Pop music and different rock and stuff like that. Whatever's good.
Me too. And this morning, you never like remember a song that you knew from a while back. I rediscovered Scorpions, Still Loving You. And I've
Oh,
been
that's so
blasting that.
good.
It's such a good song. And I forgot how good it was. You know, maybe it's been like 10 years. So I've had that on repeat. I get like autistic and I want to hear it over and over and over all morning.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for those like really big melodies and like the super catchy songs like that. I just
The guitar solos too. And the Money for Nothing Beverly Hills, like when it's that epic intro. I love that.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, what's your favorite childhood cartoon character?
Um, hmm. Let's see. I used to watch like Ed, and Eddie, and like, are we talking like Cartoon Network stuff?
Whatever
There's like
cartoon character you liked. Yeah.
Tom and Jerry. You know, that was always a good one.
Okay, nice. Best thing to happen to you in 2025?
Um, so we had a really cool 2025. Honestly, probably recording the album was a big highlight. We played the whiskey as well, and for me, so I used to live. So I went to MI in right there in Hollywood from 2016 through the end of 18, and you know, I was 21 at the time going to MI, and everybody was like trying to start their own little, you know, local bands and stuff like that and whatever. And to kind of be able to, like I said, tour with that band that I toured with New Year's Day, and then the COVID thing happened, and then I started my own band, which is Gunshine, and then to come full circle and headline the whiskey, that was a big highlight moment for
That's
sure.
really cool to kind of come back and it's your project.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, do you have music on during sex or no?
No.
No, it's too
No,
distracting.
not
Okay.
not not usually.
Okay. Kids on airplanes.
What about them? Like how often
Yay
does
or
it happen?
nay? Do you think it should happen or leave them home?
Oh, well, if they're gonna cry, you gotta leave them home. Which
They cry.
they're gonna
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
But
say no, thank you.
I can't relate though because you know I don't have kids, but I have a niece and nephew, and I know it sucks. It's like when you got to travel. Of course, if you don't have a babysitter, then you know I guess you got to do something with them. But
Well, that's why you just divorce your ex-husband and leave them with him. So I'd fly without them, you know.
there you
That's unique.
go.
What would you do right now with $10,000?
Oh, 10,000. Uh, yeah, I'd probably just spend it on rent. Honestly, that's not
That's
enough.
very, very 2026 economy right now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I was gonna say,
food
yeah,
and housing.
that's like two grocery trips and you know, 1 month of bills.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Okay, and then do you have a secret talent?
Secret. I mean, so I grew up playing sports and stuff. So I like to, I don't know. I like playing basketball actually, even though I'm really not all that tall, but I love like shooting. I'm a good like 3-point shooter and stuff. So every now and then when I get free time, I'll try to hoop a little bit.
Nice. And then tell me what's new, what's coming up for Gunshine. What are we looking forward to?
Yeah, so this whole year we're just going to be like releasing music nonstop. We got the entire record, Grand Rising. So we're trying to do a music video for as many songs on the album as possible. We just put out the Goth Girl video, but yeah, we're doing a single a month. So we have next single comes out the day before Valentine's Day, and it's called Valentine. So
Oh,
uh,
is it
and then
romantic or is it like a joke?
we finally have, so I'm giving it away right now, but we finally have a little bit of a ballad. You know, Jordan's a really good piano player as well. So we have a cool epic.
I love ballad. That'll be great.
Yeah. So that'll be the next song coming out. But yeah, so we're doing a song a month and then the whole record drops July 24th on streaming platforms. But here's the interesting thing. So you can buy the CD and the vinyl right now. So we made it to where we dropped the physical version first. So if you go to the link in our bios or whatever, you can click and you can pre-order the record now. And we have limited edition gold vinyl for people that pre-order, and it'll ship out in sometime around March. So you can get the record first if you want to hear it on CD or vinyl.
Nice. Well, thank you, Austin, so much for coming by. And we'll tag the links to Gunshine everywhere so you can find out where they are. And I'm excited to see what you guys do with Michael Starr one day, too.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to unleash that one pretty soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.